This on so we can make it.
Okay, we're recording.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rich Bradley, President of the Board of Public Service. This is the regular meeting of the Board of Public Service for September the 8th, 2020. This is a public meeting, and there are no lettings or no hearings today. So I would ask that only members of the board be allowed to speak. Anyone else would need to have my permission to do such. So at this time, I would like to ask our acting secretary to please call the roll, please.
Director Wilson,
Here.
Director Hayes. Did you say here?
No.
Director Russell?
No.
Director Eccles?
Present. Yes.
Director Edwards?
Here.
President Bradley?
Here we have a quorum. I will now call this meeting to order, and the secretary can proceed with our business for today.
Start reading.
Yes.
Recommendation that approval be given as follows from the President. Professional Service Agreement number 1248 for architectural and engineering services for the expansion and modernization of Cervantes Convention Center, St. Louis, Missouri, with Ventris Architects. Supplemental Agreement number 8 to PSA number 1192 for engineering design services for airfield projects, Lambert St. Louis International Airport with Crawford, Murphy, and Tilley Incorporated, and a contract for overhead door service in city-owned or operated facilities and buildings between the City of St. Louis and Overhead Door Company of St. Louis, a DH Pace Company, Inc. From the Office of Special Events, the Lot Concert Venue, declare a festival zone at 714-910 Siri for concerts on September 17 through 20, 24 through 27, October 1 through 4, 8 through 11, 13 through 18, 22 to 31, and November 1. No street closings. Big Muddy Dance Fest, declare a festival zone at 3305 Washington Boulevard on September 19 and 20, 2020. Emergency work for EA 21-003, new basketball court in Shoto Park, St. Louis, Missouri, project number 2020-82074. From the President and Directors of Public Utilities and Streets, recommendation that approval be given as follows. MSD construction of one bioretention cell at 4130-32 North Euclid, 1,264 square feet in area and appurtenances including plantings, trees, sanitary sewer, sanitary structures, sidewalk, curbing, street pavement, and alley pavement. One water utility to be relocated. From the President and Director of Streets, recommendation that approval be given as follows. Encroachment. Max Christopher Drury is requesting permission to build a retaining wall at 2101 Mackland Avenue up to the sidewalk and a privacy fence just behind the wall. The encroachment will be at the northeast corner of the lot along the Wilson side. The wall and fence along Wilson will encroach. The section of fence along the back alley west will not encroach. Encroachment, 1325 Washington Avenue, LLC, is requesting permission for an encroachment at 1321-25 Washington Avenue. The north property line is the building line. Stairs are needed to reach the door and floor level from the sidewalk. An ADA accessibility ramp is also a requirement for the renovated space. Laclede Gas Company is also requesting meters in the public right-of-way due to lack of access on all other building facades. DeSales Community Development, plantings of native perennials in pots at intersection and in alley. The required native plant maintenance agreement at various locations is included. From the Director of Streets, recommendation that one application be filed, 1808 Washington Avenue Building Corporation, to encroach with building at 18th Street by 0.46 feet at the southwestern corner of the building and 0.12 feet at the northeastern corner at 18 1800 to 1808 Washington. Recommendation that one item be approved. Amend board document number 297692, petition number 6886, to correct a typographical error in the legal description of ordinance number 71210 for the vacation of Stoddard Avenue from Jefferson to Elliott. From the Director of Public Utilities, the recommendation that the board declare as an emergency action the following. Professional engineering services to perform an analysis of backflow potential and produce an engineering report. This work is required to respond to a MODNR unsatisfactory finding during a triennial sanitary sewer survey at 2 reservoir facilities within the water system. From the Directors of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that 5 applications from AT&T be approved subject to certain conditions. Number 1, starting at an existing AT&T fiber handhole at page 1020B on the east side of Lindenwood Place in front of 6401 Lindenwood Place, we will bore south 17 feet, then turn going 37 feet in the right-of-way under sidewalk to private property. Number 2, starting at an existing manhole 2034, located at side of 7901 Michigan Avenue near intersection of Prim Street and Virginia Avenue, close to building. From this manhole, we will bore east in the right-of-way under Michigan Avenue, then proceed east in the right-of-way to southeast corner of alley, where we will place a handhole. Then hand dig 5 feet to pole on side of garage at 7901 Minnesota Avenue. At rear of 7925 Minnesota Avenue, we will bore 50 feet from pole in right-of-way as shown on attached prints. Number 3, starting at existing AT&T manhole located on the east side of Hampton Avenue in front of Strip Stores, 4504 Hampton. From this manhole, bore west under Hampton Avenue, then proceed north as shown on attached prints. On the west side of Hampton Avenue for approximately 164 feet, bore under Lansdowne Avenue, then proceed west along the north side of Lansdowne, 2 feet north of pavement edge for approximately 149 feet to the alley behind the St. Louis Public Library, Hooter Branch. At the alley, proceed north along the east side of the alley for approximately 65 feet to the first hole on the east side of the alley. Replace the anchor and guy on the south side of the pole and place the new anchor and guy on the first hole west on the south side of the alley. Number 4, access manhole at the front of 3137 South Grand and bore 50 feet plus or minus 10 east on a 2-inch interduct to the front of 3134 South Grand and place a 3x2x3 handhole over the existing pipe at 3134 South Grand. And number 5, start at the manhole within the right-of-way at the side of 3683 Cook Avenue, bore a new buried fiber optic cable south on Red Fox Lane to East Cook Avenue, then west on East Cook in front of 3683 East Cook, then east down the alley to the rear of 3645 East Cook. Place a new handhole within the side in front of 3683 East Cook. Place a new handhole in the alley at the rear of 3663 Cook. Subscriber conduit going in the rear of the building located at 3645 Cook. Joint recommendation that 5 applications from MCI Metro Access be approved subject to certain conditions. Number 1, bore and place 1 to 2 inch conduit at minimum of 42 inch deep and place handholes for new fiber. Start at existing handhole at 5048 Sutherland Avenue and bore 304 feet north along the east side of Brandon Avenue, ending and placing new handhole at 5068 Chippewa Street. Number 2, place conduit for new fiber starting at 721 Locust Street, place handhole. Bore 322 feet east along Locust to North 7th Street, turn and bore 20 feet south, ending at existing manhole located near 635 Locust. Number 3, Place conduit for new fiber starting at Manhole at 1360 Tam Avenue, bore 994 feet south. Place handhole in front of 1540 Tam. Bore 47 feet west across Tam, then 10 feet north, ending and placing the handhole at the side of 6404 Brock Schmidt Place. Number 4, place the conduit for new fiber starting at existing handhole in front of 401 North Newstead. Bore 15 feet north, place a new handhole. Bore 53 feet east, place a new handhole at the corner. Bore south 56 feet along North Newstead, ending and placing a handhole at 4401 McPherson. And number 5, directional bore and place 1 to 2 inch HDPE conduit. Permit starts at 3711 Bake Street. Place handhole and directional bore and place 892 feet of 1 to 2 inch HDPE conduit on the north side of Bake Street, heading east to newly placed handhole at Grand Boulevard. From newly placed handhole, bore north 797 feet on the north side of Grand to newly placed handhole at Eichelberger Street, and continue north 527 feet to newly placed handhole and ending the permit at 5053 South Grand Boulevard. Shall I read the conditional use permits?
I believe we actually have someone here to present them. Aaron, are you with us today?
I am. Hello.
Go ahead.
My name is Erin Godwin, zoning plan examiner for the city, representing the building commissioner at today's meeting. Per board order number 766, transmitted herewith are the recommendations for the following conditional use agenda applications. 8.5, all approval with conditions is recommended for 8 applications. 8549 Robin, 617 Iron, 5017 Devonshire, 2411 North Union, 8874 North Broadway, 8221 Minnesota, 3040 Locust, and 4828 North Broadway. The last one on the agenda, I didn't catch that until now. It does say 4848 North Broadway, but it is 4828.
Okay, thank you for that clarification. Are there any questions or comments from the board on today's conditional uses? Seeing none, I'll ask for a motion to approve, please.
Wilson, so moved.
Second,
you.
Eccles.
Thank you. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Wilson,
Aye.
Director Eccles,
Aye.
Director Edwards,
Aye.
Director Hayes, Director Russell, President Bradley.
Aye, today's conditional uses are approved. I'd like to turn your attention to our meeting minutes from last Tuesday, September 1st, 2020, our regular meeting. Are there any questions or comments on those meeting minutes? Seeing none, I will ask for a motion to approve, please.
Motion to approve, Eccles.
Thank you.
Wilson, second.
Thank you. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Eccles,
Aye.
Director Wilson,
Aye.
Director Edwards,
Aye.
Director Hayes, Director Russell, President Bradley.
Aye, the meeting minutes are approved. Today's agenda, questions or comments on today's agenda? Seeing none, I'll ask for a motion to approve today's agenda, please.
Move to approve the agenda.
Thank you.
Second, Eccles.
Thank you. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Wilson,
Aye.
Director Edwards,
Aye.
Director Eccles,
Aye.
Director Hayes, Director Russell, President Bradley.
Aye, today's agenda is approved. Are there any comments from any of the directors before we adjourn today's meeting? Seeing none, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn, please.
Wilson, so moved.
Thank you.
Second, Eccles.
Thank you. All in favor, please say aye.
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 Aye. Meeting adjourned. Thank you all. Have a nice afternoon. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.